What's up, guys? How you doing? So, you know what? We're gonna have a little discussion today about Pete's meat because it's getting mighty out of hand. So, we're gonna have to give that shit away sooner or later because it's just growing and growing and growing. Pete's meat is getting pretty big, if you know what I'm saying. And then we've got a box. So this is a rack from Mr. Donna Jane Squish. Squish and Friends is the channel. He's a close friend. We chat a lot, talk on the phone, late nights, giggles, you know, that kind of thing. But a valued person. And I don't know what's in this, so we're gonna see what's in this. Usually he sends me a ton of shit, and it's always good shit. As usual, we've got some pickups. Don't mind, stuff. Working with a little less area because I've set the camera up differently. But we've got some stuff that's come in since the last video. Nothing that anybody would find too crazy because it's just cards that I think are, randomly cool. We got this Diamond Tributes Fleer Tradition, actually. You can't really tell, but it is like a three-dimensional, like this is overlaid on top of the card behind it. Then we have, what is this, Frank Thomas, a couple Kings of the Major Leagues. These are just super hard pulls out of the packs. Whenever you would pack pull them, they're like 1 in 488 packs, but I mean, nothing crazy about them, just your normal Pacific standard stuff, Aurora in particular. And then we have, I've been looking for this. This completes my, I want to say MLB Icons. That is a die cut, and that is from Revolution. I think the name of the subset is MLB Icons. I've started, I don't know, I just bought this one because it was like $1. But I've started trying to put together Fleer Ultra Gold Medallions, and this is a gold medallion on base leader. As you can see, gold medallion. And then we have a couple of Invincible. I don't know if I've showed the one on the right, but the one on the left definitely. I think the one on the right is Flashpoint, and the one on the left is Thunder Alley. As you can tell, that says Cananesos. Thunder Alley. Again, nothing truly special, just particularly hard pulls to grab from said packs. This, I haven't been able to find my large sleeves yet, but I bought this. I had no idea it was going to come looking like this. It is a 94 Finest Bronze. It's got like a laminated top layer. It's really wild looking. It's got like a, not even laminated, like, the amber mosquito from Jurassic Park. That's what the top layer is. Crazy though. And then the back is pretty decent condition, I'd say, for a almost 30-year-old card. That is the bronze version. So eventually that'll get a sleeve and get in there. And then we have Pete's meat. Now I think I'll talk about Pete's meat right now. Pete's meat is currently these two stacks of cards, this stack, and then everything inside, which it is full to the brim. So I just wanted to go over, just so people kind of know what they're getting into, as far as what's in Pete's meat. And that's just for right now. There possibly could be more later, and I don't know, maybe we'll do like a giveaway when I hit a year or something in June, I guess. I don't know. But we got, some Stadium Club, some recent Stadium Club, some I bought a couple of fat packs of 2020, and that's about the best card I pulled out of there. Then we have a 97 Leaf box that I opened, and I was going to integrate it somehow, but I just decided, you know what, this is boring, and I'll just open it and see what's in it. But, you know, got some Chipper, Piazza, Ricky, Dave Winfield, Edgar, Legacy, Gamers, and then we got some Pacific, Crown Royale, Encore, Upper Deck, you know, just stuff like that, just random from all the stuff that I open, of course. That's the deal. Got a Barry Bonds, Bernie Williams insert, Roberto Alomar, another Edgar, Barry Zito. That guy, look at that. That's the super boss. And just, you know, all kinds of stuff in here from everything I've opened. Got a couple of Gallery, some Pinnacle, Allen and Ginter Mini. I guess I just threw that in there. I don't remember. You know, got that Fleer National Pastime, the 21 Donruss box, 21 Optic, a couple of, I think I opened up some Heritage off camera, and this is just like, I don't know, Patrick Bailey, Riley Pint. I mean, those are all, let me turn these over. Those are all high numbers, so I don't really collect that shit. Then we got our Trinity. We got some more Gallery. Trinity. Got that bow. You know, just that kind of jazz. Yeah, and then we got, you know, Paul Skeens Trinity, a couple of Bowman Platinums. The worst box ever was the Crusades. And then we just got the random stuff. 24 Donruss. You know, just all that. Oh, and then the cool ones that I got from Frank Seminar. This, literally, if I found something good to pull out of it, I would throw it in here. And I didn't want to do too much confliction, so I try to be generous. And I also tried to be, you know, self-preserving, obviously, because I'm conceited and an asshole. And I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about digging through all my cards and finding these and also putting them in Pete's Meat. Let me know if you want some Wander Franco cards in Pete's Meat, I should say. Or maybe I'll just save them and, like, you know, send them all to Craig, because apparently he likes them more than signatures from his friends that are one-of-ones. He likes, you know, Wander Franco more than that, but it is what it is. Craig is who he is. But all right, let's break into this. Got some junk all over the place here. Donna Jane always sends the best shit. Guaranteed. Bunch of White Sox stuff. I mean, look at this. Look at this chunk shit. Got more chunk shit. I'm not entirely sure what... Oh shit, I almost dropped it. I'm not entirely sure what this is. Perhaps it is a life-size penis replica. Maybe. Got more stuff. I like it. This is so graciously done by Mr. Squish. Where's my razors? Well, I don't know where the razors are, boys. I just had them. That's probably not a good thing, right? Oh shit, they're all the way over there. Alright, we're on our own for opening this. We're gonna have to, you know what, we'll save that for last, because I have no idea what that is. This was obviously hidden, that. So let's check out some of these White Sox cards. Ooh, we got a Jackie Robinson. I see that off the bat. We got Luis Oscar Eloy Tuki Toussaint. All right, there's a Frank. We like it. There's a Luis Robert Jr. chromes and an all edge. I do. That is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. And a Jackie Robinson. If you know, you know. I do kind of like quasi PC Luis Robert Jr. Just a sad thing that his career is over before it even started. But yeah, sweet. I like the Luis Robert Juniors. There's a Crochet. There's a Frank Thomas Blue. Love it. We got some Colson Montgomery and Jacob Gonzalez. That's some solid prospecting. We got a nice wave of Zach Remeliard. Oscar Colas on the holiday. Nick Nastrini. That's the pumpkin boy. Then we got Eloy Jimenez on the hot dog. We gotta turn back the clock. This is an old one. 1977. Keegan Hurls Majors only no-hitter. That's crazy. Didn't know that. We got another, what is this, Topps? I'm not entirely sure if that's an insert or what, but another Robert and another Garrett Crochet. Very, very nice. I like this one. I like the Ray Wave. It looks like some old boys in here. We got a Aurelio Rodriguez. There's a Frank Thomas, like it. Harold Baines, love it. Eloy Jonathan Cannon. I guess that's some Halloween version. Eloy 89, and some Luis Aparicios. I like that. And I am slowly putting together 83, 84, and 86. I do like that. That's 70. That 70 Aparicios is fucking. That's gorgeous. Love it. Miscut to all hell, but that's the charm. And then this is a 67. I have no idea. I'm honestly not gonna try and guess, but you know what, we can guess. Let's do some stuff here. At bats 612. That is a 60. That is a 1960. Wow. Love it. Adding to my Aparicio collection. Love the vintage boys. Alright, let's crack this open. You know it's going to be White Sox. These got special team bags. Sorry, I got a little close to the camera there. I don't know if that was super loud or what. Let's see. So, we're going to go with Alright, let's check it out. This man has so many cards to just give away like this. It's insane. Got some nice Luis Robert Chrome. I like that. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sick. Andrew Vaughn rookie. Michael Kopech. Nick Madrigal. Lance Lynn. Dane Dunning. Nick Madrigal again. Jose Abreu. Who is that? Cody Cure. Yasmani Grandal. Yohan Moncada, Dylan Cease, Zach Birdie, Abraham Nunez. A sweet looking Abraham Nunez there. That is a, yeah, there we go. That's how you hit the right light. That is numbered to 150. Damn. Whoa. Sorry about that. Then we got a Sean Burke on the Bowman Chrome. Not numbered, but gorgeous as hell. And then we've got a DJ Stewart. This is a rookie for Baltimore, but you know, numbered to $3.99. And I do love the Mojos. That guy does not look like he plays for Baltimore. I can see where you made the mistake of giving this as a White Sox, because that does not look like a Baltimore uniform. I digress. Looks like we got some more Robert. Yes, Robert. The base and the green. Another one. This is a whole Louis pack here. Love it. Giolito, Bigfoot, Eloy. Then we got a mini. I know the man loves his mini, so it had to have been hard to give that up. Aparicio Prism. We got a red. And then a chrome refractor of the 87. Very nice. Love it. Love it. God damn, there's so many cards, man. So many cards. Jesus. Alright, we got some Heritage. We got a Gregory Santos. Jesse Schultens. Oh, here we go. This is my language right here. Bobby Thigpen. Steve Lyons. Ron Karkovice. Carlos Martinez. Lance Johnson. Radinsky. That's where it's at right there. The 91s. Then we got some more new ones. Andrew Benintendi on the 24. Benintendi again. Tuki Toussaint. Lane Ramsey. Declan Cronin. Jose Rodriguez. That autograph he's got is just special. And then we've got a Topps Holiday player worn Andrew Vaughn with a stripe, with a pinstripe. Fucking kick ass. That's a boss right there. We'll put that. Let's grab back these. Throw these guys out there. That's some classic shit right there. Oh, I can't even tell. There we go. Just got to double check the level. Yeah, put that in there. All right, we got us some of those Platinum Anniversary. Michael Kopech, Eloy, Benintendi. We got a nice Bo Jackson. Another Bo Jackson. Another Bo Jackson. No, this is... Who is this? I don't know. Some guy named Eaton getting a bath. Carlos Rodon. Robert. I gotta regain my shit. That's no disrespect to you, DJ, but you know I gotta do that. That's Robin Ventura. We got a Japanese Nick Madrigal and Garrett Crochet rookie of the Japanese version. Sweet. Gavin Sheets on the blue. This blue prism. Love it. And then we've got a Dylan Cease. Clubhouse Collection. Very nice. And an Eddie Stanky. Gotta love Eddie Stanky. This is too many cards. You seriously don't need to send me this many cards. I don't have any space for this shit. This is outrageous. This thing is chock full. Look at this fat boy. God damn. We're gonna have to peel that apart. One of my favorite sets. 93 Fleer Ultra. Love it. Got a nice Buster Posey. And some more chrome. Robert. Oh, the sepia chrome. Luis. Robert. Louis. Some more Luis. There's a nice bow right there on the leaf. And another blue Frank Thomas. Hell yeah. that's nice. I like that splash. Luis Robert Classics. This was a good year for Chrome. There's some good inserts. Masataka Yoshida on the Oryx Buffaloes. Toshihiro Segura. That's a numbered. Is that the guy? I don't know. I don't keep up. Takahasa Hayakawa. Man, fuck. I'm better than this. I'm better than this. Okay. But seriously, though, this was a good year. I like these inserts. 21, I think. 22. Yeah, 22 was a pretty solid year. Let's get these over here. All right. We got Masataka Yoshida, where he played for the Buffaloes. And that is numbered. That's a purple numbered out of 199. That's excellent. This is another purple out of 199. This is Toshihiro Segura. This is an aqua out of 199. Takahisa Hayakawa. I think Craig and DJ got together and we're talking about this Japanese thing. This is a Turakai Sato. That's a green, and that's numbered to 99. Green. This is a blue, numbered to 150. That is a Chusei Mananami. We have a... I didn't know they had these inserts in the Japanese version. Where the fuck did you find these? Wild. This is out of 50, so this is a gold. This is a Naoki Arizono. And this is a Shinichi Onuki. That is not numbered, but it is a refractor. That's wild. These are sweet. I love these Japanese cards. They got the backs to them. That's fucking sweet. That's sweet. Love it. That's excellent. Every single one of those deserves to be right here. And then we got this. It has some weight to it. It could be a life-size replica of his junk. I don't know. That would be weird if it was. Wink. No. We don't do that here. We don't do that kind of shit here. Get your mind out of the gutter. This is probably a... I don't know. I really do not know. And I'm just trying to kill time while I'm opening it. Okay, we got it. What is this? Oh my god, it's coming. It's coming. It is a glass. I'm sure this is something of like a pint glass or something, but it is the Milwaukee 20 years of American League Baseball. And this is fucking old. Look at that. That's from like 1989, bro. And it's from Scrub-A-Dub Car Wash. Sponsored by, perhaps. And I have newspaper to read later. So thank you, DJ. This is an absolutely stud layout here. I got the glass. I'm gonna go drink some fucking tea out of that bitch after I wash it. And got all these White Sox dudes. Got a bunch of Louis Bobs. Got some new Frankie tees. And the vintage here. This vintage trio of the Aparicio and Eddie Stanky, and then these Japanese cards. I mean, what more can you ask for? I mean, you just can't ask for much more, can you? Can you? All right, that was it. So I don't know. Look forward to me giving away all those fucking Pete's Meat card Eventually, at some point, I don't know. There's only like 10 of it. There's only like 10 of you guys that hang out here, so it's not going to be a very big pool. So somebody's going to get lucky and get a bunch of cards that I don't want. Yes. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thank you, DJ. You are a true gentleman and a scholar. I appreciate this. Now I need to go make room for this, or else I'm going to get yelled at. Thank you. I'll check you guys out next time. Bye.